Hello, everybody. It is Ashley here from the community team here at Tiltify. I'm the community manager, and we have an amazing discussion coming up today with ALS Chicago Chapter. We have Season and Julie here today to chat with us more about their roles and, how funds directly support the cause and so forth. So we're going to start with a round of introductions. We're going to start with the amazing Season. Tell us a little bit about your role and everything.
Well, I love you so much. I'm just going to say that because you just teed me up for the best intro ever. And I want to play this clip back forever. So this will be my theme song now. When I walk into a room, when someone calls me, it's going to be you saying amazing Season. So thank you, girl, for that. Seriously.
Yes,
So
yes.
amazing Season. Let's start this. Well, ALS. So how long have I been with this chapter? And it's been a while. I think it's coming up now my 12th year since 2009. And I came into this, it was such an amazing story. I'd love to chat with you about that later because I don't want to take everyone's time up. But I came here for a reason and a passion and a cause. And Julie was actually the first person I reached out to with the ALS Association. And it immediately was this amazing family that I just don't ever want to leave. So yeah, here we are 12 years later and I'm still going strong. I tell her all the time, she is stuck with me forever. They are stuck with me. This is the family that you just don't ever want to leave. So yeah, it's been 12 years strong. And so my role within chapter is a little bit varied. So I came as a volunteer. And like I said, I didn't want to leave. You don't want to leave once you enter this family. And the volunteer role just kept growing. I just wanted to do as many events as I could, want to be a part of it, want to just shout it from the rooftops to let people know we are here, what we are doing, why ALS is an important cause. And then I was able to turn into sort of from a volunteer coming and going here and there to they brought me in as an ambassador. So that's really exciting. They have this incredible ambassador program. So I'm an official Greater Chicago Chapter ALS ambassador. And then we started this great new thing this year. I know, I'm really excited to even say that. I still get all little goosebumps.
Yes.
And then now we've morphed this into something even bigger and better and more amazing than my wildest dreams. Julie and the team had this great idea to bust into the Twitch platform and to just expand their reach and expand their audience. And they wanted to do a live stream show. And I mean, I was like a little kid in a candy store, like me. Like, hi, I'm here. And of course, I mean, they have so many more amazing people that they could have brought in to do this. And I would have completely understood. And for whatever reason, they took this chance on me and here I thought I was just going to come in and maybe do like an episode, an interview or two. And I mean, now all of a sudden, here's where we are at. They've created Season Sunflower Hour, and we get to do this live show twice a month on the first and third Tuesday, and we get to spread the awareness, spread the reach, and let everyone know what we're doing. So now I am an ambassador, I am a volunteer, and I am a host for the ALS Association's Season's Sunflower Hour.
Oh my gosh, and where can we watch this?
Twitch.
On Twitch?
Yes, we live stream the first and third Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/ALSA Chicago. So you guys check us out. Please follow us, set your notifications, subscribe. You don't want to miss an episode because it is so much fun.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like fun. I will definitely have that link down below. So make it easy for you to just click that link and give them a follow and catch up with those monthly shows. That is so amazing. Oh my gosh. And how long have you been doing the show again?
So we just launched it in March. March was our very first episode. So yeah, we're just a few months in, but already we've surpassed some of our original goals. It's been great. The guests we have on have been amazing. We find ourselves in some crazy situations sometimes. Sometimes we're painting on air. Sometimes we're making margaritas. You never know what's going to happen. But it's just all about, and Julie can attest to this, it's all about keeping the community together, highlighting some really great individuals that are making a huge difference and impact in the world of ALS and individuals that are living with ALS. We're giving you guys a glimpse sort of behind the curtain of what they deal with every day. And even beyond that, they are so much more than just this diagnosis of ALS. So we get to dive into who they are and what the chapter has meant to them, what this community has meant to them. And it just keeps us all together. Just, spreading our tagline, joy, light, and all things bright. We're just spreading all that all over the place.
I love that. I I can't wait to tune in. And, maybe we could have a Tiltify appearance for one of them and talk about fundraising. That would be
That'd be
pretty
fantastic.
awesome. Yes.
We
We
would
will
love
talk
that
about
because
that more later.
you guys are our jam. We use Tiltify and it has made our lives so much easier. I didn't at least know about Tiltify until we started doing the show. And I
Wow.
mean, you guys have made everything possible for us. We are meeting goals. We're exceeding fundraising goals on the show because of Tiltify.
Oh, I love
Absolutely.
hearing that. I love the power that our platform has to do so much good. And it's
Mhm.
easy. It's not complicated. It takes a couple minutes to set up a campaign and get it done. I just love it. It's all about building community and sharing that joy. And I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that. That just made my heart sing. I,
Oh.
yeah, it makes my job so fulfilling to,
Well, just wait till you watch one of the shows, and then your heart
oh,
will really sing.
I'm
From the
so
individuals that are
ready.
living with ALS and their caregivers and their
Yeah.
stories. And as Susan said, it's so much more than just the diagnosis.
Yeah,
It's really shining a light on these incredible individuals that we have the privilege of serving. So I'm
exactly.
Julie, and I'm the president and CEO of the ALS Greater Chicago Chapter. I've been in my role now for 15 and a half years. So they're stuck with me too, I guess you'd say. But it is my passion and my love for the community that we serve
Yeah.
um, every day. They're why we do what we do. And I have an incredible team of individuals that support them in an assortment in a variety of ways. I think our mission is to really serve individuals that are living with ALS and provide them care services, um, advocate for priorities on their behalf, and invest in research for treatments and a cure, and do really whatever it takes to get us to a goal of having ALS become a livable disease by 2030. And, our programs are vast. We have an incredible care services team that walk in step with the individuals living with ALS and their caregivers. They provide home visits. We have equipment programs. We have an incredible group of support groups that we host. We have many clinics throughout the Chicagoland area that are multidisciplinary clinics where individuals are able to go and meet with a whole team and a very holistic approach. And our care service team members, each care service coordinator is attached to one of those clinics and participates in that clinic setting. They provide care management program plans for each individual. They really they're their GPS. We say, let us take the mechanics of disease on, so you can just go love on your loved one, you know.
Yes.
And be present. We have a really an incredible educational program that we do that's a boot camp for our caregivers, because once individuals step into a caregiving role, they don't really understand and know what that means, and there's so much to be learned so fast. And that's been a very successful program. We just launched an advanced uh, caregiver boot camp. There's one of those trip overs.
Mhm.
We just formed an advanced caregiver boot camp that is not, it's for the advanced stages of the disease, because for individuals who may not be aware, ALS is a degenerative neuromuscular disease where over time it basically marches through your body and you lose the ability to use your muscles. And so you may not be able to walk, you may not be able to talk, you may not be able to swallow. Eventually, you're not able to breathe. And so it is right now, from the time you're diagnosed, the time you pass away, it's usually 2 to 5 years. Um, and so it's something that we have to step up and be present in. As our philosophy as a chapter is, we help individuals learn to live with ALS, not die from ALS.
Wow. That is
So,
so powerful. And I learned so much within just a few minutes, Julie. Thank you for that.
oh, you're so welcome. And
Yeah,
maybe
I
it's more than you want to know, but there's so much that we do. Um,
Yeah.
and I have to say too, well, before I even get into the next comment, I want to ask you a question, but do you know what ALS was? Did you have any knowledge of sort of what ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease is? Have you actually?
Yeah, I did. I actually previously worked in healthcare, so I did have that, a little bit of knowledge about it. I didn't learn much about it, but definitely had a general idea. And it affects people so, so much. And it's such an important cause. Yeah, these people need help, and, all funds directly help support them with their treatment and everything. And I really wanted to highlight that today and, bring together our communities to fundraise for ALS. And, I don't think it's talked about that much within our industry, especially with gaming and streaming. So I really hope that people take away from this discussion that, hey, I should support this cause because it's incredible and you're helping these people directly so they're comfortable, and helping
Absolutely.
support the employees because they work so hard to, make these people comfortable as they can be with the things that are going on with the disease that, and how it affects their body. It's tremendous. And I appreciate you giving us all that information, the both of you, because it's so important to know, especially as a content creator. You want to have that information for your community when you are fundraising. Hey, this is why this cause is important because these people are going through this, and having that information is so imperative. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. And I will
No.
say, this will help amplify, because one of
Mhm.
the things I mentioned was that they lose their ability to speak.
Yeah.
And, and then again, ALS is not really a disease that a lot of folks know about. We were
Hmm.
given a gift nearly 6 years ago, and that was with the Ice Bucket Challenge. So that
Yeah.
did kind of have a viral reach, and people started talking about it and
Yeah.
learning a little bit more about it. But having an opportunity to have it broadcast, if you will, and having gamers and having Tiltify audiences and Twitch audiences start really learning about it and how
Yeah.
they can help us help others is imperative. And it gives them
Yes.
another voice, another outlet, another
Yes.
way that people are talking about that community, because it was such a huge gift. I can remember August 4th of that year. It was like the pinnacle. And it was like the world is talking about this disease
Yeah.
that, takes um, that's so silent to many because it's considered an orphan disease. So,
It's true. And Julie was kind of giving the background of what this disease is. And I hope that people can grasp really what she was saying, because this disease makes you a prisoner in your own body. It strips things away from you day by day until it does try to steal your voice. It does steal your movements, but your mind is so completely intact, which is, it's not like Alzheimer's where you're forgetting what's happening. All of that's still there. All of your feelings, your nerves are still there, but you're a prisoner. You can't respond. And I don't know, we didn't say this yet, but there is no cure. There is absolutely no cure for ALS. So like Julie was saying, once you get this diagnosis, you're fighting this battle of, maybe 2 to 5 years. That's what you have left. And a lot of these doctors tell you get everything in order. And it's so terrifying. And enough people aren't talking about this. We're not making enough progress, but it's because of Tiltify. It's because of everyone that's spreading awareness and listening to us talk about this, donating. All of that is getting us closer and closer day by day to finding treatment, to finding a cure, to getting us where we need to be, so that, like Julie said, that this is a livable disease. And I want to throw out there too, I know I just love talking about this. I get so passionate about the chapter and what they're doing. And Julie is our fearless leader, but every single service that the ALS Association provides, all of it. I mean, they do everything you can possibly imagine. They give you the equipment, they get you to appointments, they handle everything so that you can just enjoy your moments. It's all for free, all of it. Nobody pays for that. None of the patients pay a dime for any of the services they get. And again, we can only do that because of people's generosity and because of Tiltify. And you guys make it so easy for people to donate and jump in on our campaigns. And we can only keep providing this service, making their lives better and getting closer to a cure because of everybody who's helping.
Exactly. Oh, I feel so fulfilled right now with so much love because Tiltify has supported so many different organizations in so many ways. Of course, donations are incredible and that helps tremendously to keep things going. But the fact that it brings our communities together to just continue to do good. And I know I said this before, but that's the power of our platform. And I love it so much. And I'm so happy we're chatting today because it's so important and I'm so honored. So thank you so much. Seriously. I will have the link in our blog post and in our description of the video to their Twitch channel to tune in to those shows every month with Season and everybody. And I know you said you have different guests on every show, so that's super exciting. Super exciting.
Absolutely.
Yes, and if you want to start a fundraiser today, you can search it right on Tiltify on our homepage, ALS Chicago Association. Okay, search it up there, and all the other different chapters are there as well within Tiltify. And I just want to thank Julie and Season again for being here and chatting. And did you both have any closing words to tell our community? And we can start
Come
with
be a
Season.
part of it.
Yeah.
Come be a part of our community. Come help us help others.
Yes.
You'll never regret it.
Not a single thing. And in the words that we always speak on the show, like come join this family, like Julie said, and then continue out there shining, spreading that love, awareness, spreading joy, light, and all things bright.
I love that so much. It is so beautiful. That just brings a huge smile on your face. That is the best. I love that. And again, thank you so much for chatting with me today. And I'm sure we'll be chatting with them both soon again with a live event on our Twitch channel or another blog post. So make sure you stay tuned. And of course, go support them on social media and on Tiltify.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you,
Thank
Ashley.
you.
It's awesome.
Of course.
It's
Thank
awesome.
you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.